G'day all, welcome back. My name is Rykon. Today we're doing some more jungling action and we're versus a Master Yi. So let's get to it. I'm down for this. I'm very down for invading with this team. It's really good.
You own what you take. 30 seconds until minions spawn.
He's there. Perfect. Nice and easy. Unfortunately, Jax didn't get an assist, but I think that's worth it. So Yi's a little bit salty, that's fair enough. And we know Thresh started W.
Minions have spawned.
So I'm going to go for that level 2 cheese. We know Thresh just started W. They're going to be really slow. They're going to be really, there's no defensive stats there. Nautilus has obviously got his Q. We know that. So we're going to try some level 2 cheese. It's been a while since I've done level 2 cheese, to be honest. I normally go for like an early level 3 cheese kind of thing. But yeah, two's definitely an interesting one. Burn a flash from Draven pretty early, that's fine. That'll do. I'm okay with Draven flashing there. I'm okay with wasting a tiny bit of time to get a Draven flash. That's fine. So, welcome back for those on YouTube, by the way, if this video does make it there. So let's talk a little bit about the matchup with Yi. So the Yi matchup is really just heavily dependent on whether or not he snowballs in the first 10 minutes. If he snowballs in the first 10 minutes, I'm really not going to get anywhere. If he doesn't, however, I can actually fight him. So really good thing about this sort of style of Sejuani build is that I can potentially fight him. Especially if I decide on Haunting Guys. I'm still deciding whether or not Haunting Guys is a good item overall. I'm starting to think it's not bad though. It's interesting. I still haven't made up my mind on whether or not it's the best choice for Sejuani, but it's an interesting option. She fights for a long time. You sit in combat for a long time. That 10% is pretty big early, and yeah, I think that it's something. I'm still deciding whether or not it's for me, but yeah, definitely something. All right, so let's take a look. So. See, Jace is... Oh, he's there. He's there. Okay. So we know he's there, that's fine. Just smack that up. Check out his CS. So he's 2 camps ahead of me, which is about right for the cheese that I pulled. So that's what I get for level 2 cheesing. That is the punishment, basically, for level 2 cheese. However, it did get out bot lane another kill, another 2 sets of kills, because Draven didn't have any flash, had no defensive summoners. So overall, it's hard. It puts me behind, but it puts my team in a better way. So yeah, we're going to keep basically punishing bot lane at this point. We know Thresh had to start Lantern, it puts them behind already. Lucian's already 2 kills up. That puts them further behind. Jax is having a hard time, which sucks for Jax. I really want to, help Jax out here. But I also need to keep snowballing the lanes that I can. And at this point, bot lane is a really good lane for me to snowball. Lucian will get ahead early. So I'm going to flash now. Fight him. Unfortunately, I didn't realise he'd alpha strike me then when I flashed, otherwise I wouldn't have wasted it. But that's alright. My team is picking up a lot, and I think that's totally worth it. So I can come dragon. It's kind of risky. I didn't smite the crab there because I wanted to keep my smite up for dragon if we were going to fight afterwards for that. Probably a mistake in the end. Probably should have just smited the crab. Probably should have just smited the crab and gone from there. But yeah, little mistake there. But overall, I'm okay with that play. Definitely should have saved my my flash then. I was dead. You know, I didn't realise he'd alpha strike me, but that's not an excuse at this point. So we're going to path this way, and we are just going to continue. Yeah, we're just going to continue slamming down these guys. So that's fine. We're just basically forcing this lane over and over again. And yeah, hopefully we can just continue putting pressure up here. So we're going to throw a ward here. Okay, so now we've pushed it to the point where they have their summoners back now. So now we sort of want to start focusing back on other lanes. We want to get Jax a little bit ahead, give him some hand. Since he's fighting pretty well on his own, it'd be a really good situation to get him just more ahead and get him to the point where he can fight Jace 1v1 and we don't need to worry. And then we can continue putting pressure on bot lane. So I think that's our current plan. And one of the best things you can do in League is just have a plan. I mean, you don't always have to work it out and stick with it. But yeah, having a plan is something. So right now our plan is to crush bot lane. I need the crab, unfortunately. I just need that extra HP boost. I can grab this now. We are 6 now. It's fine. Perfect. Use bot, so we need to go bot straight away. Give them backup, give them rotation. Alright, he's gone. Okay, so we're gonna feed Luxus Blue. See if we can find anything top. If we can't find anything top, we will move bot. So we're just gonna stand here. We see Victor moving up. So again, usual rule applies here. Because we've got another melee, we only want to W when we have 0 stacks. Otherwise we're wasting E-procs and we're just not doing as much damage here. Perfect. Don't care who gets it. 13 seconds on R. That's fine. So unfortunately we are leaving Jax a little bit to be dead. So that's Victor's flash, that's fine.
You own what you take.
Oh, I don't think I can catch him. Nah, he's so close to dead. That's alright. Couldn't catch him, doesn't matter. We want to move here first and foremost. We want to grab this. We want to switch our trinket, and we want to grab 2 pinks. All good. So far, we're making really good impacts with our bot lane, not bot anymore, since Jax is there. We're making really strong impacts. So now we want to continue. We want to continue putting pressure on here. So this bot lane is behind. We don't want them to get any further ahead. No, we can't do anything here, unfortunately. Not going to find anything there. That's all right. We're going to come up mid. This is risky now. Don't like this movement here. Luckily Lucian is... Oh god, Lucian is just disgustingly ahead at this point. We just can't reach him. No. Can't reach him, that's fine. So we're just gonna use pinks like they're our sweep at this point. So I'm gonna bring this back. Okay. So don't have smite here, so this is actually fairly risky. I thought I would have got the item. I'm failing at the eye pretty badly. It's alright. We're okay in the end. You can take Nautilus, that's fine.
We bow to no one.
I have to reset at this point. It's probably a bit risky for me to hang around here. I don't want to give away any kind of gold. I can just reset, get some tab eye, get a little bit more movement, not queue away straight away. I move towards my bot side. Worst comes to worst, I go for my Krugs. Best case scenario, she's dead. Worst case scenario, I go for my Krugs. Best case scenario, we find a Draven or we find a Thresh and we pick them off.
Or make room for those who
No. Okay. So like I said, worst case scenario, we get our Krugs, which is still really good. We actually want to now hold our smite. There's no point smiting anymore. We want to use it for the empowered smite effect. Oh, they're going mid. Okay. That's what that pinging is about. I am on my way. Wasn't quite sure what they were actually pinging about originally. That was my fault, not theirs. Oh, this is too far. This is too far. Yeah, too far, unfortunately. That's alright. Excuse me one moment while I bomb on that. Alright, so it doesn't... it's... What happened sucks. But let's not let it get to us. Let's instead... take the recovery. We lost an ocean. That really sucks. But we're fine. And I really need to get back to farming. So I'm super far behind you because he's just been power farming. And that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. I'm more like just letting my team know at this point that I want to sort of take a few moments to farm here and get myself back into the game. I mean, it's not bad. I haven't been doing... What I've been doing isn't bad by any means because I've been getting the rest of my team ahead. But it does come at the price of my own power. And especially considering level 11 is so important for me. It's something that I really need to focus on. That's alright. Because I haven't been focusing crabs, I haven't been focusing my farm, and it's been really, really showing because of that. Okay, perfect. Good bait by Lux. We're going to come up and around here. That's okay. So, with the smite there, I was a bit worried, but Lucian does a ton of damage. So I just 100% I just relied on my team, man. I was just like, I'm gonna die. I'm standing on the lantern right now. He can't click the lantern where I was standing. So I was just sort of put my faith in my team and went, I'm either gonna die and go 1-for-1 or we're gonna get a kill here. So, and I'm gonna walk away. So luckily I was able to walk away, but yeah, either way, getting a good shutdown on Yi wasn't even that big of a shutdown, but getting a shutdown on Yi, really good. Alright. Unfortunately, we're just going to lose mid tower there because our rotations were a little bit off. I can't fight Victor at this point. Not on my own. So, I'm just here to sort of catch. I would really still like this reset. I've been trying to reset for a while now, but unfortunately, I just haven't had the opportunity. At this point, I'm just going to have to force it and just take some damage on the tower or something because, yeah, sitting on 2,800 gold is just... can't let all this XP go to waste. Now, this is one of my biggest problems as a player now. I've worked out where my greed limits are, but yeah, I haven't worked out where my back timings are perfectly, and I don't back time enough, and it ends up me basically running around like a headless chicken. So we're going to grab an extra gem, which next level 11, we're going to get Warmog's Heart because we have this extra power already. So with the HP nerf to Sejuani, it's really difficult without this extra gem to get Warmog's Heart at 12. However, because I am so far ahead in terms of gold, maybe not levels, but definitely gold, I am, able to pick up everything I need, and there you can see I have Warmog's Heart at 11. So, got Warmogs, I'm fine. I've got Warmogs, I can heal this up, that's alright. I don't know if forcing this is such a good idea. Okay, so we're just gonna do what we can here with Lucian's damage. Hopefully with Lux coming as well, we should be able to get this before Yi is up and alive. So this is always a concern. So I'm going to shut up now and I'm going to focus on what I need to do. That is exactly what I need to do. That was not a perfect, but I will happily take that smite. And I am grabbing a Haunting, guys. Because I personally really believe that it is a very strong item when you are slightly ahead. So now I am strong enough to get this. I stay in combat for long and I basically keep my... Stay in combat and I keep that stack up. You see that stack there? It just allows me to constantly do more and more damage. So I'll run back, as I've always said. This gives them extra movement speed based on my movement speed. So yeah, good to go. Always good to go and collect the minions. And this way they enter the fight with Baron buff as well. Misjudged where he was going. That's alright. Looks like Victor got picked up. That's great. I'm going to die here because I pushed forward too far. That's fine. That's alright. Doesn't matter. It was probably way too far forward. Let's check the damage. I'm fairly sure it's just purely, yes, melee AD. Victor didn't do anything to me. So at this point, I am going to go for Thormail. We lost a lot of what gave us the advantage now, so Lux is the only one. So our goal now is to keep Lux alive. In mine. So yeah, Nautilus has it as well. Okay, good. He's being very assertive. That's alright. He's allowed to be. He's doing well enough that I'm going to just listen to his advice at this point. I can't really do it slowly. It's fast or nothing with me. I don't really like going slow. I understand why we should be going slow, like trust me I do. But I just don't like it. So just smack this out a little bit. No, we have to leave Lux. Just go. It's fine. Might be able to get Lux out. Yeah, she'll survive at least. That's it. So people are going to question this. As soon as we start like falling over or whatever, people will question this. But it's 1,500 gold. It's really not that much of an expense. I believe, personally. So I'll just take that blast. That's fine. And yeah, we'll throw our ult straight away. Flash here. That's fine. We might need to smite. No, we're dead. Unfortunately, we're just dead. At that point, I should have just turned back in. I didn't, but I should have. But that's alright. Jack's managed to... Oh, Lux. So close. So hopefully he's got his... Yep. Oh, nice outplay, but that's alright. Okay. Just considering whether it's worth selling that for that. Whew. No, at this point I'm just going to hold it. And that's alright. Like, this is probably the biggest downside of going Haunting Guys is, yeah, having that... extra slot taken up, so I can't have the extra armor item here. Okay. So, yeah, 300 gold, unfortunately, is a lot of gold for me. Bazza is up at this point, so that's always a concern. I have not been sweeping as much as I should have been. Yeah, 10 out of 10. We get him. We get Bazza. So I shouldn't need to use my ult here, so I'm just going to hold it for Draven or for someone else. Yep, perfect. Perfect. We could probably... Oh, we could probably just keep going at this point, but no. Well, let's turn into Baron. So, again, we just need to focus on our exact job. We have one job at this game, and that is get this smite. Slow again, but it's still fast enough. Perfect. We got Warmogs, we can heal back up. Damage doesn't matter. As you can see, my health chunking up. Really, really good. So, this is the sort of games we want to push for. These are the kind of games we want to play, and we want to make sure that we're playing smart. So, overall, I think we played this really well. It's not over by any means. We need to back off after this. We've got no tanks here. I'm a tank, but we need Nautilus for frontline. Yeah, that's basically it. We need Nautilus for frontline. Without Nautilus, we really have trouble sieging. So they know we're doing this, so we got to be quick. Help Lux out. Perfect. Just going to fire this plant off. And we're going to grab an elixir at this point. We are probably going to make 1 to 2 more pushes. Yep. 1 to 2 more pushes, that's it. So, elixirs are really good value for money. Sorry, excuse me. They are really, really good value for money. They are so cost efficient. It's the reason why they expire. Otherwise, they would just be the most broken item in the game. So I'm not going to catch those two. That's fine. I will let them fight him. They should kill Draven. I don't see why not. Now I can be here. That's fine. We hold our R. And yeah, we just focus. We don't care about Thresh. We completely ignored Thresh during that fight, and we just go for the actual damage. So that's it. That's game. GG, well played. Thank you very much for watching to the end. If you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. If you're on Twitch, thanks very much for watching. Catch you next time on Premier League. Thanks for watching.